Hey everyone, Barry Clevenger here. Today I want to talk to you about something I've noticed a lot as a guitar teacher, why kids seem to learn the guitar faster than adults. It might seem surprising, but there's some really interesting reasons behind this, and I want to share my perspective with you. Now, a little background on me. I received my Bachelor's of Music Education degree way back in 1987, and I've been teaching professionally since then. Actually, guitar and many other musical instruments, including band class. I've been teaching guitar and piano full-time since 2004, so I've taught thousands of private lessons through the years, ages 6 to 90, and I have some strong opinions on the subject of how students learn music. So without further ado, let's jump in. First off, kids just don't worry as much about sounding bad. When you're young, you haven't developed that inner critic that's constantly judging every mistake. Kids are more willing to try, fail, and try again. They laugh it off, shake it off, and keep going. They don't get hung up on a missed note or a wrong chord like adults often do. But whether you're an adult or a kid, the students who keep going once they are playing through a song seem to do the best. They keep playing along in time to the music, even if it's not perfect. I think this is the best approach because you can usually fix a blown chord or note on the next time around, and that keeps you more with the timing of the music and ultimately gives you more reps. Now let's talk about adults. There's a common misconception that learning an instrument should be easy, especially when you see pros like Slash or Eric Clapton making it look so effortless. But what many don't realize is the countless hours and years these legends have put into their craft. It's easy to forget that they weren't born playing like that. For instance, that easy progression I just played for you, I'm sure I've played hundreds of thousands of times. But I know it did not sound smooth my first couple of years playing it. I remember teaching an adult student Tulsa Time by Eric Clapton. It's just a simple 2-chord song, G and D7. Simple, right? And that was my intention, to give him a recognizable song to practice his G and D7 chord. But this student was so focused on playing it perfectly that he wouldn't move on. Every time he made a mistake, he'd get frustrated. I felt like I was giving the same lesson week after week, because even though I kept encouraging him that he was on the right track and let's move on, he was a perfectionist. More on that in a minute. The thing is, I wasn't teaching him the official Eric Clapton version. I just wanted him to get comfortable with the basic chords. But his frustration held him back. It's a common story with adult learners. They want to get it right away. Adults often get intimidated by their own expectations. They think they should sound perfect immediately, not realizing that making mistakes is a crucial part of the learning process. Kids, on the other hand, are usually more relaxed about it. They don't mind playing the wrong note or messing up the rhythm. They just enjoy the process. Let's think about a 5th grade band class. No matter how much they practice that one song, it will never be perfect. They won't sound like the Chicago Philharmonic. And that's okay. They're learning, they're experimenting, and most importantly, they're having fun. And just like with sports, getting in those reps and muscle memories. That's something adults often miss. They get too serious and forget that playing music should be enjoyable, even when it's not perfect. And repetition is your friend. You see, adults tend to obsess over the little things. They get stuck on trying to make every note perfect, every strum just right. But the truth is, learning an instrument is a journey. It's about progress, not perfection. Time and repetition are what get you there, not worrying over every tiny mistake. Kids just keep going. Something else I've noticed is that adults often try to see the reasoning behind what they're being taught or look for some kind of ulterior motive. They want to know why a particular song is being taught. Is it because it's the coolest song around? Probably not. It's just a great song to teach the technique that will help you to the next level. Usually, I'm trying to teach a new concept or technique on the guitar using a particular song to develop that. Kids don't question that as much. They just go with the flow and learn without overanalyzing. Kids also have less fear of failure. They're not as concerned about making mistakes or looking silly in front of others. I think adults are especially concerned about looking foolish in front of other adults. This fearlessness in kids allows them to experiment and try new things without hesitation, which can lead to faster learning and more creativity. And let's not forget that kids often have a more flexible schedule. They have more free time, especially if they don't have a full-time job or other significant responsibilities. This gives them more time to practice and immerse themselves in learning. Kids are used to being in learning environments, like schools or extracurricular activities, that encourage them to try new things and learn continuously. They're comfortable being in a student role and may find it easier to pick up new skills. Most adults haven't been in a true learning environment or class for many years or even decades. One thing that's crucial is that kids experience less pressure to succeed. They're more focused on having fun and exploring than on achieving specific goals. This lack of pressure can make the learning process more enjoyable and less stressful, leading to faster progress. Kids are also great at imitation and copying. They quickly pick up techniques from watching others play. This ability to imitate can be a powerful tool in learning an instrument. Lastly, kids often have a strong support system. Parents, teachers, and peers encourage and support their learning efforts. This supportive environment provides motivation and positive reinforcement, helping them stay committed to learning the guitar. I guess in conclusion, I like to say that yes, there are kids that pick up music super fast. But there's also adults who have some kind of inherent knack for music. But most of us have to practice things over and over and over. And that's okay. Enjoy it. Music can definitely be time away from the daily grind of work and responsibilities. And just keep playing. You'll achieve your goals, I promise. So if you're an adult learning guitar, give yourself a break. Embrace the mistakes, laugh at the flubs, and enjoy the process. Remember, even the greats started somewhere, and they made plenty of mistakes along the way. I always enjoy watching videos of the greats making a mistake. It humanizes them, and I confess, makes me feel better about myself. The key is to keep playing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more music tips and lessons. It's free for you and really helps out the channel. And remember, no matter your age, it's never too late to start learning the guitar. Remember, 6 strings, 1 soul. See you next time.